without further ado, I'm so excited to present to you the third menu of Excel, which is Insert. This is Rose, and welcome back to my channel. So since Christmas is coming, so we'll have an example related to Christmas, like what are the songs for our Christmas. So that's our example while we're discussing about ribbon items of menu insert. So the first item of insert menu is pivot table. Pivot table is very important when we're doing analysis, summarizing the report you have. So in our presentation, the Christmas songs, you see this is just a list. Column A are what are the names of the songs, and column B what are the schedule. So if you observe in column B, we have Monday. For row 2, it's Monday, and again for row 8 and 9, it's also Monday. So just simply looking the list, it's difficult to identify how many songs we're gonna sing for schedule Monday. So pivot table is a solution for that. So I'll show you how. So just highlight this row 1 to 18 in column AB. Click pivot table. So here we have two options. Either we would like to put the result into a new worksheet or existing worksheet. So if it's new worksheet, it will add another sheet here, and then just select the schedule under row, okay, and then the songs. So it will be arranged like this. But there are solutions if you want to change the design. So just go above design and go to report layout. Always select this show in tabular form, and then just remove the subtotal because this is not related to numbers, so we don't need a subtotal. So here we go. Now it's easy to see. For Sunday we have only one song. For Monday we have 3 songs, and the remaining days it's easy for you to analyze, right? Rather than, there's also a manual way to arrange this one. You can highlight this one, and as what I discussed on my last video, you can go to sorting, sort, customizing. So this is an example of customizing. You can customize column B from A to Z. Okay, sorry. So you must only start the header, exclude the header, customize, sorting. So select column B, A to Z. So now you'll see all Friday. These are the songs Monday, but it's not arranged on the correct sequence. Compared to pivot table, you can see exactly Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so it's easy. Rather than here, you need to fix again and cut the Friday to here, and what is a Sunday, so it's a manual thing. Rather than on pivot table, it's already perfectly arranged. It's easy. It's just one click. You change the design, and here you go. You have the perfect summary for what are the songs you must sing per schedule. Okay, so another example for pivot table is the cash. How much is the cash we're getting every day when we did the carolings? So always ensure there's no blank in between. So highlight again. So this time we're gonna select pivot table and existing worksheet. So the location will be here. So no need to add another worksheet. Okay, so here if you see, it's also a list, and it was not arranged per date, correct? So there's 17 December 25. So for pivot table, just put the date under column and the carolings in the value. So it will show clearly here. It will arrange. The December 16, we have 517, 18. So that's how it looks like. Okay, rather than seeing this one. Another option again is you can sort by date to see like this. But this is much simpler because pivot table is the simplest way because it will also total. If there are duplicates here, you can get automatically a sum total here. No need to do it manually rather than you sort again and you total. So for pivot table, just one click and you will see per date, and also grand total is also available here. So if you want to add grand total also per row, you can go here on off for row. So click this one, grand total. But maybe because it's just one line, so that's why it's not showing grand total also per row, only per column. So that's how exciting pivot table is. Pivot table, it's also good when you're doing the accounting, analysis, and all. So this is just a simple example. Later, you need to mix it up with many formulas so you can come up with a very good pivot table summary. So usually there are two recommended in pivot table, but we're only using pivot table here. Okay. So let's go to table. Table is just like borders home. If you remember in my last video, there are borders here. So table also, it's just borders. So just select this column A and B, click table, check the header, that's it. And then if you want to remove the blue color, so just uncheck this one. The good thing about table, if you want to add some date here, like January 1, automatically line will be added. But for border, you need to do it manually. That's only the difference between table and border. But overall, they're all mostly similar. Okay. So insert pictures. If you want to add some, logo here, you can insert some picture like this one, a logo. Just adjust it. So that's how it is inserting a logo. And then you can add Christmas Carol. Can add a header here, Carol. Like cash receive. So that's an example. So now online picture, I'm not using this all the time. So insert menu includes also chart. So chart is a very good solution when you're doing or presenting, a loss or proposing some suggestions to the management. Adding colors, segregating the data. It's much easy for everyone to understand, and it's easy for you also to explain. So let's have an example. Let's use this one again. So I need to remove this. Okay. So just click any chart here. So for example, we're gonna use this one. So that is how it looks like only. So you will clearly see per date also here, and which day has highest earnings. Which day has highest earnings. So that's how, so rather than looking here, it's difficult also to identify which day has highest, earnings or cash received for your Christmas carol. So it's easy for everyone to understand, and then you can also insert some picture here. So just click one here, otherwise not working. Let's select another graph like this one, and then you can insert also picture here. So others, like if you're presenting a report per brand, so you can insert the logo here. It's red, blue, so you can change like that. So this is just a quick overview right now. Later I'll have a detailed presentation. So I'm just discussing what are the content or item ribbons for a menu. So that's how it is. If you want to change, you can click the pie. Yeah, so that's how it looks like for pie. So it depends on how you want everyone to understand what you're reporting. So you can present this pivot table. At the same time, you can also add a chart or any bar chart. Okay, so for slicer, it's like filtering only. So for example, for slicer, let's use this one. Just click and then schedule. So this is how slicer looks like. So if you want to see only what are the songs I'm gonna sing for Monday, just click Monday and pivot table will only show Monday. If it's Tuesday, it will show only Tuesday. If it's Saturday, so it's like only filtering. But the good thing is you don't need to do it manually. Rather than, there's also another way here. You can filter like this. So it's time consuming from the pivot table if you unselect and then select on the Sunday. So that's also another way of filtering per schedule. But slicer, just click Sunday. So what if your boss is asking how many songs we're gonna sing on Monday? So just click Monday and you'll get to know that we have 4 songs and what are those songs name. Okay, so that's for the slicer. Timeline, I'm not using this one. This auto text, text box is like floating. So this is also good for header. So you can use here because since Excel is divided by row and column, so sometimes it's ideal also you'll use this or text box for your header, or if you want to add some note. So sometimes I'm using also that one. Okay, next is this one, not much because it's related usually to printing. So I'm not using all the time. I'm not printing. In this new world, most of the time we're having soft copy only. We're printing only files when it's really needed. But nowadays, all were saved in Microsoft Drive or OneDrive or this Dropbox. That's the new trend right now. No need for you to print every now and then. Even the header and the footer, we don't mind about this anymore, except if you're sending letters or you need to have a proper header or footer. But for the reporting, as long as it's presentable and the header and footer is not that much to the margin is not at point, so at least it's fine. And then lastly is a symbol. So for the symbol, for example, you're having some notes here, like if you already buy, so to do, and then put here remarks or like done. So we can add table. So if you don't want to add manually the border, you can add table. Check the my table as a header, okay, and then uncheck the branded row here. So you want to buy gifts back things. So just for example, because this is related to Christmas, so you want to put here if it's done or not. So instead of going to Google to search the check, so I prefer to go here. Where's the check? This one. Insert. So that will be your symbol that it check means it's done. And then this one, it's not yet done, so just put X. You can get that X letter on your keyboard. But this check, it's either you will go to Google, or you can use also this symbol here. Symbol, just go to mathematical operators, or sorry, just go to arrows, and you will see this check symbol here. So this is like noting, creating a note of to-dos. So insert menu is so exciting part. Once you know many formulas, then you'll get a very nice summary for your pivot table, and pivot table is also related to chart. So let's have another example for pivot table. There's also another here, pivot table with chart, pivot chart. So because it's mix of pivot table and chart. So for example, let's highlight this one, click pivot chart. So add new. So if you see, pivot is already here, and once you select the data, it will also show a graph. Okay, so I have an example here. See, so exciting. That's why I love this insert menu, because you can do many things as long as you want to explore. Many things are there, like the date, how you're gonna show your graph, also your chart. You can edit that, but just clicking right click, or here, editing here, and there are also layout. So many things to learn. At first, since you don't know what's the use of this one, so it's difficult, but at least if someone will give you an idea where to get and how to use, then you will find it interesting to explore. Same with what happened to me before. And then if your boss, sometimes an advantage of love to explore it, if your boss is asking you know how to do this one, yes, I have an idea, let me try. But you just say, I have an idea, let me try, but or for yourself that you have already knowledge in that. So it's also additional factor when you're working. So that's it for this vlog. See you in my next video. Have a nice day. Goodbye.